What a temperature roller coaster we've been on. Warmer last week, cooler over the weekend. I have to tell you, out here on the patio in the shade, it's a little chilly and breezy. This is Phil Steinhauer, our landscaping expert, and we're itching to get into the garden, Phil, but we have to be really careful about what we plant because everything isn't hardy for this time of year. Most of the time, some of these plants can't go in until after Mother's Day or around that period, middle of May.
Exactly. That's when we traditionally want to plant our annual pots, is around the 15th to the 17th of May. But there are some things, I kind of call this a transitional period.
Right.
So we have the next month where we can start to get out in the garden, and I think a great place to start is in containers. So I've brought today some things that are actually will survive this cold weather.
Excellent. So take
and
your
handle the
cues
colors
from what Phil is showing us and the plants he brought today, Phil.
So what we've got here, I've done a combination. I like at this time of the year to use perennials and annuals. So some of the cooler season annuals are this stalk right here that's purple. The alyssum will actually take the cooler temps. And then right down here we have pansies, and those come in with all different colors. And then actually your lettuces, a lot of those will thrive in this cooler temperature. And then if you look at this pot right here, we've got perennials and annuals mixed. So we've got the creeping phlox you see blooming around town, and then this is a blue-eye grass, and then actually this osteosperm here does great with these cooler nights. So I thought we'd plant up a pot and show people how they can do this. And again, if you're just starting to get out your pots this year, make sure you clean them out because there can be bacteria in them. And so use a little bit of bleach and water and clean your pots from last year. Also get some new fresh soil. It's nice to replenish the soil. The plants will like it.
So don't be cheap and try to use the old soil
Put the
from
old
last
soil
year.
in your garden, but then put some new
soil in the pot
for your pots. And again, make sure you have a hole in the bottom of the pot. We always talk about that.
Okay.
So today I thought, Bertha, you can pick through this assortment of things, but we have a columbine here, and this is a perennial.
Sure. Everybody loves our state flower.
And it's pretty tall, so we'll put that in the back.
Okay. Do I need to loosen up these
Yeah, loosen the
roots?
sides a little bit.
Okay.
And then we probably have a little bit more dirt than we need here, but you can see this is nice, rich dirt. And this, again, I think in planting your annual pots, when this is done blooming, this will bloom for the next month or so. Take it out and put it in the garden. Snapdragons are an annual, and they'll actually take the cool and the heat. So this is something you can leave in pretty much for the whole throughout the summer. And so maybe stick him right here, loosen up the sides.
And when you say annual, this one will die back, but the perennial, the columbine, will come back
year after year. So you want to put that in your garden.
Sure.
Here's a ranunculus, and this is a beautiful flower.
Gorgeous.
It's actually a bulb. And then again, this is one that is going to just really do well in this cooler season, and you probably want to take it out and put something a little bit more colorful in once summer hits.
But this is an annual.
This is an annual.
Okay.
Yep.
So annual really kind of means temporary.
Temporary, yeah. So this is what's going to take you through this transitional period.
Okay.
Another one that adds a lot of color and interest are these cabbages.
Those are beautiful. Look at the colors in there. Green and purple. Just wonderful. Now, that's low now, but I've seen those get really huge.
Those will get big, so you'll have to keep this pruned a little bit.
But it's okay to plant
it's great
in the front.
A pot. Oh, yeah, it's great to put in a pot. And again, this will last you throughout the season, so this will take you through September and actually even later into the fall.
What about some of that alyssum?
Yeah, I think that would be nice there.
That smells really good, too.
Yep, that's a great
choice. The little spot for it.
And again, you want to make sure that even though we're in that cool season, you keep these things watered and fertilized. You'll get more bloom. So treat these just like you would your summer annuals.
Wonderful. I think that's about enough since we've run out of time anyway, Phil. But thank you so much. These are great, beautiful, colorful ideas and very inspiring for folks who want to get out and do something in the garden, even though the weather isn't totally consistently cooperative.
This week.